Now, learning objective C is going to have us look at trying to factor out a common constant from all the terms before we even start to factor. This is a really good strategy, and it's called finding the greatest common factor. So what you do is you look at all the pieces you're given, and you think, is there a common multiple between 5, 40, and 80 that you can pull out? I think it's probably a 5, so let's try pulling out the 5. Here's how I'm going to test it. What 5 divided by 5 is 1. That works. Negative 40 divided by 5 would be negative 8. Don't forget the u. And then 80 divided by 5 would be plus 16. So that worked out well. Because when I look at the trinomial that's left, this looks a lot more manageable. So let's factor it. Don't forget that 5 is sitting out there. Let's see what two binomials I can break this trinomial into. Again, the first term is going to be broken up here, so it's u squared, so that's easy, u and u. The plus 16 factors of that go here, such that we're hoping these two will add to a negative 8u. 16 has a handful of factors, 16 and 1, 4 and 4, 8 and 2. We need a middle term of 8, and they have to multiply to a 16. Now, notice this middle term here of 8, it's a negative 8. So the answer has to add up to negative, so they're probably going to be doing a double negative combo. Maybe it's negative 8, negative 2, negative 4, negative 4, negative 16, negative 1. In this case, let's try the negative 4 and positive 4, or negative 4, sorry. Because negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Let's see if we get the double, or the middle term. Negative 4u gives us the negative 8u. This right here is considered fully factored by pulling out a common factor, or what's called a GCF. Let's look at this one and see if we can pull out a common GCF or common factor. My gut tells me to try a 12, which will work for that. A 12 will work for this. Unfortunately, a 12 will not work for 27, so that's not going to work. Is it 4? I can take 4 out of 12. I can take 4 out of 36, but I can't out of 27. It looks like we're going to have to go down to a 3. So I can pull a multiple of 3 out of all of them. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and then u squared. Negative 36 divided by 3 is negative 12u. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Now if you look at this, the first term we have to break out and the last term we break out, 4 and 9 can be taken nice square roots of. It's going to be 2 and 3. So odds are the 4 combination is going to be 2 and 2, and the 9 is 3 and 3. So let's start the factoring of this trinomial. Let's put the 4u squared here, so a u and a u. And we decided instead of 4 times 1, let's try 2 times 2. For the 9, which is last, that goes here. Again, let's try is it plus 3 times plus 3 or minus 3 times minus 3? Let's just see what we get. If we check it out, that's 6u. That's 6u. That adds to positive 12u. So I'm very close. When something like this happens where these two add and it's the wrong sign, I get a plus 12u, I need minus. It means that I need to go in here and change this plus and this plus to negatives. It's just a sign issue. So let's try that. First of all, does it work? Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, so that's great. It will change the middle term to a negative 6u and a negative 6u, which is negative 12u. Therefore, this here is our final factored form.